Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Smuggler Edition. Now, when we left off, we were just arriving on Taris, and we were introduced to a couple of, well, rather colourful characters, shall we say, because we have an agent from the Customs Commission currently attempting to try and lock us down and lock down basically anyone that we are affiliated with, namely Beryl Thorne, who is going to find out the location of the vault for us, and to do that, we have to obviously do something for her, because obviously she's doing something for us, so we have to help her a little bit, and we are going to be speaking to Dr. Vernon, who just so happens to be in the tent here.
Dear Adeli, I regret that your husband was killed yesterday by rat ghouls. Please accept my condolences. Dr. Soilan was an excellent scientist. I've never composed a death notice before. How did that sound?
The Dear Adali part was pretty good.
I thought a personal touch was warranted under the circumstances. Ah, I recognize the symbols on that container. My bio-alarms have finally arrived. Good, good. If only this had arrived in time to save my associates. Not your fault, certainly. We knew the risk of studying rat ghouls.
How did you manage to survive by yourself?
I do seem to have beaten the odds. Perhaps there's something about me these creatures don't like. My colleagues and I were studying the rat ghouls' behavior, hoping to find a means of containing them. We can't afford to let the rat ghouls impede our progress. The Republic's rebuilding efforts on Taris are paramount to future prosperity.
What's so important about Taris?
This was a wonderful planet before the Sith destroyed it. The Republic must rebuild, and show that Sith aggression will not stand. I've isolated an identifying element in the rat ghouls' physiology, making it possible to detect and track their movements. The bio-alarms you brought will reveal how the creatures hunt. However, installing them will be a challenge with all my assistants dead.
Consider them installed, Doc. How hard can it be?
Indeed. All that's required are quick feet, basic technical know-how, and raw nerve. Things I see you possess in abundance. Place a bio-alarm at each survey station we've established, and I'll see you're amply rewarded.
If I get killed, I'm gonna be so mad.
The path of knowledge is fraught with peril, but we must tread it nevertheless. Come back when you're done, and we'll celebrate your success. Normally, I'd ask for your next of kin's hollow frequency, but I'd rather maintain some optimism. Good luck.
Yes, I would rather have some optimism as well, thank you very much. Okay, so installing bio-alarms at each of the survey stations. Oh, this is going to be pleasant. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be wading through, well, I would say hundreds of rat ghouls. Alright, so I have so far fought through 16 rat ghouls, and we're almost level 19 as a result of that. Extremely fast experience gain, and here's the last survey station done. There we go, now all we have to do is return to Dr. Vernon, but I am obviously going to be completing the bonus mission. That's going to give us a good amount of experience with this extra event going on right now, so I'm pretty happy to do that. I usually will probably mostly skip the bonuses, but sometimes they are worth it, and this is one of those times, of course. So I'm gonna just eliminate this very, very small band of rat ghouls. I mean, that's the thing, it's not even a real chore, because I actually really enjoy fighting with the scoundrel anyway, so it's not a big deal. So we're gonna head back. Well, with the survey stations done, we're now going to see what Dr. Vernon has to say. I would assume that he's going to be quite happy about this, and I'm not entirely sure if he's going to send us somewhere else.
Splendid work. I'm already receiving data transmissions from the bio-alarms. You've done the Republic's rebuilding effort a tremendous favor.
Those rat ghouls are no trouble at all.
Thanks to you, the Republic's reclamation teams will soon be saying the same thing. What you've done most definitely calls for generous compensation. Good show.
Best of luck to you.
Soon, we'll know how to contain the rat ghouls. From there, eradication of these beasts will quickly follow. Accept these credits with my extreme gratitude. I'll begin collating my data. Thank you again for everything.
Oh, there we go. That was very nice. Okay, so I don't actually know what he gave us. It doesn't seem like he gave us too much, but we do now have a holocom, so I would assume that this is going to be Beryl, and she's probably going to be having problems with that agent fellow. Most likely.
Hey, Captain. How are things out there?
That crazy Republic scientist got his gear.
Glad to hear it. That's one down, one to go. I finally located the other supplies you need to deliver. They were lost when Tyrodal got killed by the Rat-Ghouls. A Republic patrol found the supplies with Tyrodal's remains, dropped everything off at an outpost near the lake.
I guess the Rat-Ghouls didn't leave much of him behind.
Just bloody clothes. The Rat-Ghouls turned Tyrodal into one of them. I try not to think about it. All you have to do is swing by the outpost, grab the supplies, and take them to an engineer named Ovold. Ovold will give you some planetary core samples to bring back to me. Got it?
That should be easy enough.
Yeah, that's what Tyrodal said. Grab the supplies from the outpost, get them to Ovold, and return to me with his core samples. Good luck.
Oh, well, that shouldn't be too bad. Well, obviously that's what Tyrodal said, so yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. Okay, well anyway, we now have an additional 12 crystals. We have about 73 now, so that should be easily enough to mod our gear fully. And we're now gonna have to head into the next zone, so we can speak to the Orek base quartermaster. Excellent. Okay, so we've arrived in Orek, and I believe this is who we need to speak to, Sergeant Klua. Okay, well, hello there. Is he an alien? He is. Ah, I thought so.
Bimkanaya nugan, ejinim naya lak umnan mege. Nule lak apa jam kamgram, amkanem nang nemua inuk.
I sincerely have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Honest.
Nakag agib kik benabab. Neya agam berakaki. Bomo gala apayang. Nilama imi amka anggap. Kala jiwa nimok. Bemgam nyama naya agam.
That sounds like just what I need.
Nibaga klamka. Gakyam. Glagnimu amya galak. Naya naramkam. Kala ama mani mami. Libik bak.
Sure seems that way.
Memgam gamgi. Nina gegwan. Amnerna hanak. Kamperem ganyam bajiyang. Mani kikum bukam.
Aha, okay, so it seems like we are the errand boy of everyone on Taris, which is, I suppose, our job description, isn't it? Smuggler, yes, moving around things, moving around items shadily and otherwise unshadily and things like that, so yeah, apparently we need to now destroy some scavenger weapons caches, and that's going to take me a little bit of time to get there. Oh, these pirates are very, very numerous, are they not? Yes, look at them. There's so many of them in this area, and I've already killed, as you can see, 15, and there's still more of them. There is still more. I just can't believe it. Okay, well, anyway, let's loot these guys. There we go. And is this it? Is this what we need? Yeah, there we go. Okay, wonderful. So we only need 4 more, and this should be pretty easy, surely. I hope that the weapon caches are all in this one area, so I won't have to go over the other side, because this is kind of maze-like, almost maze-like, because I didn't realize that these things were on the upper level, so I had to go in through the sort of lower level, and then I was like, oh, so where do I have to go now? And then I was, yeah, having to go a very weird way around, so thankfully... What? I can actually do this while I'm stealthed? Okay, that's kind of weird. I mean, usually you have to come out of stealth to do this kind of stuff. Wow, that is weird, and very, very overpowered for the scoundrel to be able to do that. Okay, well, I'm not complaining. That's absolutely fine. So I'm just going to eliminate a couple more of these, because I actually like fighting, and obviously it's good experience. It's actually reasonable experience anyway. So let's kill that guy, and that one. Yes, punch him in the face. There we go. And we can now return to the Sergeant by just quick traveling. Okay, so hopefully Sergeant Klua will be very, very happy with what we've done, and he will then be able to provide us immunity from the agent's focus.
I handled everything just like you wanted.
Nakag agip kikbenabab. Neya agam berakaki. Mem amgab kugap kramanik. Umka kiga mayamak. Bemkanaya nugan. Jinim naya lak umnan mege.
Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. So let us continue with illusions and... oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, so the engineer is very, very far away. Hopefully I'll be able to take a speeder to his location. But if not, well, then I'm just gonna have to ride Jeff, which I don't really mind. I don't mind riding Jeff. I mean, he's a very, very comfy ride, but otherwise it's... yes. Oh. Okay, I think I can probably go down there. I think this is probably going to lead to the right way, but if it doesn't, then obviously I'm going to find a way. Smugglers always do. It does appear as though the speeder took us exactly in the right position. As you can see, there's the speeder over there on the minimap, and it's literally 10 seconds away, which I am very pleased about, because I was a little bit worried about having to find this guy out in the middle of nowhere, but thankfully he's standing right here next to a very aggressive-looking animal and other things, so yeah, kind of a bit strange. Maybe he's safe.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa, patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
You never take those things off?
Chobad I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
Errol said you have something for me to take back.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa. Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki. Chaskruni do pat kurira do kanki kung.
The scavengers must have a camp. Know where it is?
Piti do tenya go kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
If I had a credit for every death trap I've escaped, I wouldn't need this job.
Yana da puno. Ta uz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji. Kabanotase makipuna. Malituta odmishka.
Aha, I see. Okay, I don't even know. Do I trust this guy? I don't even know, really. I mean, he seems to be a bit crazy, but I don't really mind that. I mean, maybe he took stuff from the place, or I don't even know. I mean, I don't really think I should question a friend of Beryl's, so I'm just gonna do what I'm supposed to do, I suppose, and kill all of these things. I'm a terrorist droid dismantler apparently now as well, so I suppose that's good. Let's just continue onward here then. Where are those samples? Where's the stolen gear? I don't see any right now, at least. I could just stealth actually. That would be making quite the bit of sense. Ah, is that it? No, igneous green crystal formation. Yeah, probably not something I want to be interacting with. It's actually uninteractable anyway, so... ah, there it is. Okay, so apparently we're going to need to... We're sort of shifting into strong unit territory now, even though he's technically not strong as you would usually think. But it doesn't really matter because he's going to die very, very quickly. Oh yes, punch in the face. Okay, so we can recover that. Is there no bonus mission? There doesn't seem to be a bonus, even though it said to take some of his stuff as well, but I suppose he's included that in the 4 that we have. So I suppose this is easy enough. I can just tackle this guy, and then we can defeat the droid as well, and we get 2 for 1. Very nice. 2 for 1 combat, and then there's going to be 1 extra that we need to find. So I don't know where that is, but no doubt we're going to find it. Why couldn't he find it with his goggles? I mean, really? He has goggles, so wouldn't he be able to see where these things are? No, never. But really? Just gluing them to your face? Probably not the best idea. I was going to say, probably not the goodest. Yes, probably not the goodest idea. That's probably... That's a good name. It's a good name for a character. Yep. The Goodest. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna... Oh, wow. Okay, apparently I have to head into a storage facility. Okay, so there was actually a bonus mission upon entering here with 25 pirates to kill, which I actually don't mind. I actually don't mind that because we do have the experience bonus boost. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And so we're done there, and we're almost level 21, which is really nice. And our phase is just over there, as you can see. So I'm going to be probably stealthing by most things, but I just wanted to update you on the fact that there was a bonus mission, and I spent a little bit of time doing that. But now we are going to try and retrieve the core samples. No doubt there is going to be a big boss in here or something along those lines. Wow, there's actually a lot of pirates in here as well. I probably should have just entered the phase and gone through all of these instead, but I didn't want to take the chance of missing out on doing the bonus mission, because those things, especially when you have bonus experience, is always worthwhile. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty nice. Okay, so we are now very, very close to... Oh my, really? Is he really alive? Okay, so apparently he's alive and he has joined the pirates, or at least I would assume that he has. I kind of had a feeling that maybe that was the case, but didn't really want to be too suspicious about that. I thought, yeah, no, he's definitely dead, but the way that they mentioned his name kind of indicated that there was definitely some shady business afoot. So we're gonna see what he has to say. Ugh.
Why'd you have to go and kill everybody? Some of those guys were all right.
I'm here for the planetary core samples. Hand them over.
Planetary core samples. Right. You work for Beryl Thorne, don't you? That's what I used to do. The name's Tyradol. I was helping Beryl smuggle artifacts off Taris disguised as core samples. I thought we'd get rich. Turns out Beryl's a soft touch. Instead of selling what we smuggle on the Imperial market, Beryl gives relics to descendants of Taris survivors for a tiny finder's fee. Ridiculous.
Smuggling relics off Taris is against the law.
Exactly. It's dangerous work, and we should be earning a killing. I let Beryl think rat ghouls killed me, and went into business with the scavengers. They had a bright idea to increase profits. Why sell a relic to the Imperials once we can sell it a dozen times? These droids are making copies of the relics.
These droids can forge counterfeits?
They can recreate a relic down to the last detail. The copies are flawless. Let's be smart about this. I'll give you a hefty payout and a cargo pod of counterfeit relics if you keep my operation quiet. You go home richer, Beryl gets some relics to give away, and I stay in business. What do you say?
I think she deserves better than to be cheated by you.
Oh well, I guess we finish this the hard way. Droids, code black!
Oh, that's kind of a shame. He reminds me of Galt. Yeah, he reminds me of Galt, but, you know, I kind of like Beryl, and I don't really want to sort of be a bit shady with her, so, yes, Tyradol, you're gonna go down, unfortunately. Anyway, we now have to return to Ovold, but we will be doing that in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.